Yeah, the Ravens beat themselves. We
They
did. We turned the ball over. And we were
man,
playing a good team. We were playing a good
yeah,
team. So you can't turn the ball over, man. You can't do it.
yeah,
And then they expect to come back at the end like we
right,
did. We
right,
put ourselves in a position to win the game because we were going for
man,
two. We were
yeah,
going for two.
yeah,
But Isaiah, my tight end, man,
yeah,
he couldn't get both his feet in, and that's the
yeah.
rules. And that's the
Hey, and it is, but I'm gonna say like this, man. They was hairs. They was only hairs and inches away from making making some difference. Oh, okay, that's all right. The podcasting guys is hating on my partner here, right now while OC get his signal dialed in, y'all. You know, let me go on ahead and say thank y'all for joining in. If y'all done joined in and are tapping in with us right now on this special edition. OC. Oh damn. That's okay. That's all right, man. So it's some cold scores went on in the NFL today, y'all. While my man get his signal straight, man. Okay, first of all, I know everybody ain't gonna be happy to hear about this, but this is a real serious, real deal, and this ain't no back and forth rivalry, nothing. But Chargers did beat the Raiders today, 22-10. And I know when OC get back in here, he probably gonna enjoy at least be ready to talk about that one. You know, for real. Man. Also, man, I see that Seattle went on ahead and edged Denver out. So, in the Russell Wilson was Bowl.
we back. We
There
back.
we go.
We
There
back.
we go, baby.
We back.
Yeah, yeah. I was just saying. You know, the Raiders didn't really show up today. I got to say that 22-10, getting smacked by a division rival like that, man. It wasn't the look I was expecting, man. I was expecting them dudes to come out and play competent football, even if they didn't win.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: if they would have played the Cleveland Browns today, they would have won. If they would have played a different type of team today,
Right.
they would have won.
Okay.
Um, that coach over there that they gave the reins to, Jim
Yeah.
Harbaugh, he
Yeah.
gonna get the best out of everybody he has. He
Hey,
did
and
it. He went and did it. You should know he went and did it in San
I
Francisco.
I was
He
just
went.
gonna
He
say,
went and did it in San Francisco.
yeah,
So what's different about this one is he got key pieces on defense. He got that Khalil Mack. People
yeah,
forgot about Khalil
yeah,
Mack still over there.
yeah.
And
Joey Bosa,
yeah, he forgot. He forgot.
yeah,
Y'all must have forgot that
man.
he
Hey,
waking them up. He gonna
and
wake
on
them
top
up.
of that, he got his quarterback.
Yeah,
Like, like,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
beyond a shadow of a doubt, I know he can use that skill set that Herbert got.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he gonna use that skill set Herbert got. He gonna get every ounce of Herbert he can get.
Oh
Watch, I'm
yeah.
telling you. And,
Oh
and the
yeah.
AFC, the
Yeah.
AFC just got tougher to win.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah.
with, with that guy moving in, he moved in over there out there in LA. He moved out there in LA.
Hey, and you know what his track record is, man, to pop up and go like 13-3 and turn the whole division over on his ear. So like, that's what Harbaugh does when he steps into a division. Is he come in smacking shit off the top? So yeah, I'm real interested to see what's coming out of LA. Almost said San Diego, y'all. Yeah, coming out of LA this season though, because like you say, man, the combination of Herbert, Harbaugh, and then them defensive pieces, man, he got the same formula he won in San Francisco with.
I keep telling people, whoever gonna listen,
Man,
the San Diego, or no, excuse me, the LA Chargers ain't gonna be no
yes.
joke in our division, in our
Uh,
in our conference, in the AFC conference. The
Ooh,
Raiders,
man.
the Raiders, the Raiders.
They got them Derwin Jameses and all, but they got defense, man. Like that defense really is not. It's not underrated, but it show ain't getting enough prop.
Hey, they're not, because they knew this is brand new to people. They
Yeah,
they acting like they forgot about what was on that roster over there. I mean,
man, dude.
all it take is that one person to unlock it and to
That's
be
it.
able to put people in position to win,
Hey,
or
Harbaugh put your ass in pads 6 days a week.
or when you are feel like you reborn, when you feel like you've woken up, you know what I'm saying. It's a new regime over here. It's a new way of feeling over here. It's a new the culture is super different.
Hey, it's super different, and he brings a lot of discipline and a lot of structure. He really does.
Yeah,
You know, if
yeah,
they've been having these loose schedules and all this low drifting from here to there, that shit's over. Harbaugh is gonna get you in there. He old school Chicago Bears, all that type of like, yeah. Harbaugh gonna have you playing, and he gonna make you hit.
yep. And that's what that's what I have to say about the Raiders. The Raiders is gonna be fine. The Raiders is gonna
Yeah,
beat teams.
yeah,
They're gonna beat teams this year. They're gonna go
yeah,
back to the drawing board. They're gonna clean up some of the stuff that they messed up today. Just
yeah,
like the Baltimore Ravens. We got to
yeah.
clean up things that we messed up on game one. And then go back to the drawing board and then come out and see what's going on.
Let's
I'm interested in talking about those Dallas Cowboys. I'm interested in talking about that game.
okay.
And the
They
only reason why I'm
uh,
interested in talking about that game is
yeah,
because I need to tell every Dallas Cowboy fan, I need to tell y'all to relax.
right,
Relax, please, because
yeah,
you guys played you played the Cleveland Browns today,
right,
and on top of all of that, you didn't hurt yourself.
right,
Y'all went out there and played good football. You didn't
right,
hurt yourself. So
right.
let's dial it back a little bit because
Yeah,
I got too many of these Dallas Cowboy fans talking about
right.
Super Bowl already.
Oh shit, Super Bowl.
Super Bowl already.
Hey, they got
Yeah.
a little ways to go, and they got a couple teams to get past. Man, another. You know, I'm gonna tell you another team that I felt like on the tail end that us talking about this one.
Yeah.
I really was looking at that Buffalo and Arizona game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
though Buffalo won, I still feel like they got a lot of stuff to clean up.
Yeah. No, every team now at this point in time, they got a lot of things that they can do better. We got a lot
Yeah,
of things that we can discipline wise
yeah,
we can clean up, and then we got to take into account some of these defensive and offensive coordinators have changed.
that's true.
We got to take that into account. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
week four is gonna tell us a lot about every team in the league. Week
yeah.
four,
That's
it
it.
always does. It
No,
always
that's
does.
it. You ain't lying. There's teams that go undefeated weeks 1 through 3 and end
Yeah,
up finishing with 5 wins. Like,
yeah.
yeah, this ain't the part of the season to judge off of. But I really expected, with all the criticism and him losing Diggs and the whole bit, man, I expected Josh Allen to come out and put on a little bit more of a fire show, right? But
No, I get it. I get it.
but maybe he just on some like execute, stay in my lane, man, and just win the game.
Well, I think too, it's a lot to do with his style of play. It got a
Yeah,
lot to do with his coaching. It got a
yeah,
lot to do with everything that's going on around him,
yeah,
media wise, and all of that type of stuff. It's a lot of things that's going on. So what he has to get, what he has to come to, and it's just I'm just a amateur. I'm telling my opinion.
right.
From what I've seen, what he has to do is he has to find his lane, and he has to work that mother till they
Yeah,
can't be more, because he's a great quarterback. He's a
yeah,
great quarterback. I mean,
yeah,
he's one of the top three in the league. So
yeah.
Josh, he got some heavy lifting to do.
Actually,
That's heavy lifting.
he might have got bumped out of the 3, but he in the top 5.
Okay, all right, I'll give you that.
Only reason I'm gonna say that because, man, like we got the Herberts, we got the Purdy's of the world, we got like some people have bumped up into that.
Little old me, Lamar.
And you can't never forget it. That's what I'm saying, man. So it might be top 5 for Josh, but he's still at the top of the league. You know, what are we gonna get from Aaron Rodgers tomorrow night? You know,
Yeah.
that's a big question, right? Is he gonna
Yeah.
blow his knee out on the first play again? Is he like, what are we gonna see? So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's gonna be exciting. Monday Night Football. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
somewhere eating some wings or something. Get
Yeah.
myself ready to watch the game.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be great. How it's gonna take down. I like the matchup. I like
Yeah.
the 49ers against the Jets. I like the matchup. And
Yeah.
and also, now go ahead.
I was gonna say Salah against Shanahan.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I always love coaching tree matchups like that. Yeah.
I like the product that the Niners is putting out on the field.
Yeah.
If everybody can stay healthy, this will be another great run for the Niners.
Right.
But we gotta limit the distractions. We gotta limit the distractions.
Man,
I don't. Yeah.
it's been that all off season.
Ooh.
And I mean, just contract after contract after this, after hold out after hold in. I hope them boys are ready to play some ball tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think they will be. I think they will be
Yeah,
ready to play.
yeah,
And we'll see. It feels great to have this time of year back, man. I've been
yeah,
watching all kind of stuff all
yeah,
day. I've been watching
yeah,
NFL Countdown. I've been watching the count the shows that become on the
yeah,
ABC and all of these other networks.
yeah, man.
Uh,
Shit,
and,
I
and
ain't gonna
and
lie, man.
everybody's excited.
Yeah, even the commercials turn up this time of year.
Tom Brady
Yeah,
talking to himself.
yeah. That's it. Commercials even turn up this time of year.
Uh,
They be ho hum all year.
mhm.
Football season hit, commercials actually get like, oh, wait, what's that? Yeah,
Yeah, because they have to do something, man, with that. They have to because they have to get
yeah.
these ratings. They got to get these ratings
They,
and
they,
so
hey, they They got to, man, because cats
yeah,
like us is jumping over here off the sideline, man, and scooping them up if they ain't ready.
yeah,
if
yeah,
they
yeah.
ain't ready.
I actually enjoyed Tom Brady's commentation today
Yeah, yeah.
because you can believe he understands what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and look who else looks like they know what they're talking about. The Chicago Bears. Have they found their quarterback of the
Yeah, I think
future?
so. Yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
so.
I think so. I think that was a great pickup. I think they did
Ooh,
they did some smart stuff. Well, and even when I've been watching Hard Knocks with the
yeah,
Bears, it,
yeah.
it seemed like a new culture. The culture seems like it's changed there.
Man,
So they should be back in that winning column
yeah.
pretty soon. Just a lot this season. They should win
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
games.
why when you see a Cowboy fans already jumping up talking about Super Bowl, I'm like, bro, the
Yeah.
NFC just got tougher. What are we talking about?
What are we
Like
talking
man,
about?
on the real, the Bears they've been a quarterback away. I swear for like 30 years, and like you see, they get Caleb Williams in there. I call him Mahomes 2.0, baby Mahomes, but he really is his own thing. But he got them off schedule throws, man, all them like different arm slots and crazy releases, and I just got to say, like man, watching the quarterback position being played on that type of level, man, that shit that's beauty, man. That's like, man, it's like almost something that's like was like fully orchestrated, man. Like homeboy make them plays out of nothing. Like man, you like, oh, he dead in the water. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, he step off of the wrong foot, lean into it a different way, and 50 yards down the field later, you like, bro, no, he just didn't. Like Caleb Williams, he got that kind of he's got that kind of let it go, right? Like kind of like Mahomes, where it's like, oh, they got him dead in the water. Next thing you know, he flicking it back across the field, 50 yards down, right? Like kind of like
I love it, man. I love it. I love it.
yeah, yeah,
I even like to watch Patrick Mahomes play, and
yeah,
I start really looking at how he played, how he just stays within what that play is. He just stays within
yes,
what I can do. I'm not going to do nothing extra special unless
yeah.
it's called for.
It,
You see
it,
what I'm saying? Unless it's called for.
exactly. But what people I don't think they realize how much Andy Reid puts into the framework of them plays and how many options they got. Like, oh, if he's covered up here, I want him to cut this way. And they all on that same page, like you say, to where, dude, he's just buying a little time, but he stays within the framework of the offense, man. And I don't think it's as much backyard football as people like to say it is, right? I think that's a way to kind of discredit somebody for being that much better than everybody else. Oh, it's backyard football. So okay, he don't know nothing. He's just freestyling it. No, homeboy runs the offense, man, and they even got their scrambles planned in.
Oh yeah. And then we have to go to the vital piece of this whole thing, which is the coaching.
Yes.
What position am I putting you in? Am I putting
Right.
you in a position to fail? Am I putting
Right.
you in a position to win? We running everything that you know how to run.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
and on top of that, you got the keys to the car. You come to the line, you see something ain't right. You checking in and you checking out of something.
Yes. Yes.
So I mean, and only a few people can do that. I only seen a few people in my lifetime do that, have the
No.
keys like that. Let's talk about the sheriff. You know,
Yeah.
you remember that Peyton Manning fella.
I
You
was just
remember
about
that
to say
Peyton Manning fella. And that Thomas Brady was able
that's
to do it. Who else was able to
Drew
who else was
Brees.
able to get up
Drew
there?
Drew Brees
Drew
comes to mind.
Brees was able to get up there and do that.
Yes.
It's another quarterback that I got in my mind, but I can't.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's another quarterback in my brain that I got up there. That's up there, but I can't remember. I can't remember his name. But those type of quarterbacks are special.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna throw an honorable mention in there, man. Andrew Luck was special for his first few years in the league, man. And like he had it up here to be able to come to the line.
Mm-hmm. I think Father Time, football Father Time caught
Yeah.
up with him. I think he didn't have enough on that end.
Yeah, on the body end
On
of
the body end, he didn't have enough on that end. But his intellect,
Oh, yeah, he was slicing
unlike
it.
no other.
Yeah, he was slicing it up.
Yeah, yeah. But I used to love how teams hated to come play the sheriff.
Yeah. Hey, because Peyton Manning was going to use every second on the play clock. He was going to point at every defender. 58. Omaha. Next thing you know, but man, hey, and I know everybody in the league had to know what Omaha meant by the time he was at the end. Bro, but he was still rocking that thing though. He was still rocking that thing.
Yeah, no, that's how you win football games is you get that quarterback, which I think that the Chicago Bears have done. They've secured that position. They've secured that position. All they got to do is just keep giving him weapons, keep putting him in a position to win.
Man, hey, I think he's gonna keep elevating. So I guess that brings me to my next one where this is my young quarterback matchup of the day, and I got to say that's the Texans against Indianapolis. Man, them two young quarterbacks put on a pretty decent show. Came down to the wire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the way down to the wire, right? And I got to say that my rookie of the year from last year did not disappoint.
One of my fam. Shout out to Didi. Shout out to Didi. She posted it was a bunch of eye candy out there.
Hey.
Well,
let Didi know that it was even football eye candy for us too, because them dudes is studs out there, man. I mean, they both went out there. CJ Stroud and I can't remember Richardson's first name. That's why I haven't been saying it. But Richardson and Stroud, man, they both went out there, and I think they both stayed within the confines of what coach put together.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, DeMeco Ryans, man, he ain't to be messed with, man.
Dude. No. I love his coaching. I love his coaching style. I love his style. I don't know him personally, but shout out to DeMeco Ryans. I love his coaching style. I love it.
Man, dude, you and me both. I mean, I got to enjoy him as the defensive coordinator on my squad for a few years. And man, dude just got passion, man. He knows how to communicate first and foremost. Like, dude, one thing I always remembered the 49ers defender saying was like, yeah, man, we know what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And when you know what somebody wants, that means that they're communicating with you in the right way.
Yeah.
Straight up. So I got to say, communication is tops for him. And man, he know how to get the most out of somebody too, like what we were saying about Harbaugh.
Yeah, and that's what I like about coaching. That's what I like about these different position coaches. I like how they excuse me. I like how they are able to communicate what they're seeing, what somebody needs to do to be successful. I love the coaching. I love coaching. You gotta have good coaching.
No, you do, bro, because it comes down to so many minute things, man. It could be that on your release, you're leaning your head too far over your toes. So you're not getting enough strength to get off the line. It could be that, you leaning too far back, so you keep getting knocked on your ass. Like, the best coaches, man, they catch all the minute details, and they coach them dudes up to the point that by the mid-season, man, them cats is looking like Hall of Famers.
Yes. So we're gonna find out. I love the Texans too. That's one of the teams that I like watching play is the Texans because I like the way that they're coached and I like the way that they execute. CJ Stroud come from the shout out to the homie Snoop Dogg. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. Come from his league. And that says a lot about that league, man.
Oh, dude, it does.
When you can put these players in the professional league, I mean they come from learning the basics from you, from your league. Oh man, I love it.
And he ain't the only one. Like, this may be the 4th, 5th, 6th player that came from Snoop's youth team.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, like you say, shout out to Snoop and the coaching that he's doing for these dudes in their foundations. But he's also, I love the way he's networking for them and putting them in touch with the right trainers and people to take them to get to the next level. Because everybody that came out of Snoop League that's dope, they dope, man. They super fast. They got a super arm. They got and they're all good, mature young men.
Yeah. And that's the part that I like. That's the part that I really enjoy about the newer version of player that's coming up.
Right.
That part of it, they get that part of it. They get the part of what comes along with this.
Right.
It's not just me out here doing what I want to do. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about that story that happened with the Miami Dolphin receiver?
Yes. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, when they put him on the
Bro,
they put him on the ground.
I watched the video, right?
Yeah.
That was hella unnecessary.
No sound though. No sound though.
Yeah, and that's on purpose. But do you really think? I mean, come on, y'all don't know who this dude is?
Yeah. But they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care. They don't care who. They don't care. They don't care nothing that you catch balls on Sunday. They don't care nothing about.
Look. It was a sensitive subject, right? It was a sensitive subject. But I was like, man, the cheetah should have ran.
Hey, no. The cheetah then he wouldn't have been able to play.
No,
he wouldn't have been able to play.
No, I know, but I was like, shit, nigga,
cheetah
should have ran. Yeah, but no, bro.
Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick.
Yep.
Let me see.
Yeah, man, that was some serious jazz. I mean, man, they roughed that brother up for no reason, man. Yeah. Yeah, you are now tuned in to Talking with OC Sports Mother and Network.
Hey, I'm back. That was an important call. You know, my daughter called.
Yeah.
I gotta pick up because I don't know what the hell.
Yeah. Well, I was just letting them know that they're tuned in to the OC Sports Network.
Oh, it's Big AC. This is Big AC and OC. Yeah,
That's right.
We gotta you know what I'm saying? Tailor to both of us, man. You are a big, and I'm gonna tell you this on the air. You are a big inspiration to me, to a lot of folks, man.
Oh, brother, I appreciate
the things that you've been through that I know. Personally, I don't air nobody out, but my thing is the wealth of knowledge that you have, man, and the things that you do with yourself on a day-to-day basis. It's congruent. It's congruent to the things that I like in a person, and that I enjoy being around people like that. That's in my circle. So I salute you on everything that you're doing, and things just don't go right by yourself. I know this.
Right.
You always it's gonna it takes a village to do whatever you're trying to do.
Man,
you didn't it's okay that you're a Niner fan. That's fine. We ain't gonna discuss that. But it's all good, man.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Big AC, man.
Man, I appreciate it. You know what? And like when you around the right people, man, it brings the best out of you. You know, and that's why I love connecting with you, man. Like, dude, you be coming up with things that always hit me. I'd be like, oh, hold on, no, he didn't. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's always real with you. Like it ain't never like he putting on for some. You know, he trying to put on for people that's. No, what you see is what you get, man. This is the real.
All the time, off top.
All the time.
I'm not finna sit up here and bullshit nobody. I'm not finna piss on you and tell you it's raining. I'm gonna tell you what the real is. I have no problems.
No, man. Hey, and you know what? You're not supposed to. Like, man, people worry more about hurting people's feelings than like the long term, the longevity of their word, right? And it's like, dude. Hey, I would rather hurt your feelings for a few seconds and let you love me forever for being real than sugarcoat you and be good for a few seconds,
and my character looked like shit.
hey, and be talking dog shit about a nigga for the rest of his life. No,
Yeah.
I just had to hurt the feelings for a couple minutes.
or
Man,
I have a love affair with that word no.
yeah,
I know
man,
how to say no. I know how to set boundaries. I know how to
yes,
do all of that because it don't matter if you mad. That's okay. That's fine.
that's
You can be mad, but
you.
as
Hey,
long as you got the real from me, that's all I care about. I'm good with it. I'm
that's
good
it.
with it.
No,
I
that's
wouldn't
it,
be good. I wouldn't be good if I told you some bullshit and then you got caught up and then fuck all of that.
man.
I ain't doing that.
Man, or I told you, oh yeah, no problem, and I come over there and I'm really sucking it through my teeth the whole time.
Yeah,
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 that's miserable, man. I should have just told you no.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm really gonna be tired. Yeah, I'm gonna be home, but I'm gonna be tired. I ain't gonna be no help right then.
Nope. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I can't do
Yeah, but I can't do it.
it.
Yeah, hey, and it takes more of a man. It takes
Yeah,
more of a man to just step up and say that.
I think it takes more, more of a person that has a lot of self awareness
Yeah,
to understand what they're willing to do and what they're not willing to do.
yeah,
And so the reason why I say that is because I start thinking about these comments that some of these women have been making about they need somebody to pay their bills,
right,
and all of
right,
that kind of stuff. And I start thinking to myself, I start saying that's somebody else's expectation. That's not mine. You see what
man,
I'm saying? So they can have their expectations as grandiose
yeah,
and crazy as it may seem to me. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they're gonna try to go find. Me
man,
personally, I ain't on that. I ain't on that. So I don't have to bash nobody about it. I don't have to talk bad to nobody about it. All I can do is just say that my opinion is different.
man, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. I got 3 older sisters, right? And 2 of them got the right mentality. They push. They do their thing every day. I got my older sister is the one that thinks somebody should take care of her. I
Mhm.
just seen her walking across town when I was on my way in from work, right? And you know what I did, right?
But
Put the head, yeah, duck below the steering wheel. Didn't want her to see me because I was too tired to be dealing with that craziness for the day. But the point I'm getting at is all that crazy high sedity, high maintenance shit. She by herself.
yeah,
My other 2
yeah.
sisters ain't.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
ladies out there, if y'all listening,
If y'all listening,
I'm just saying though, all that craziness, all that being insecure and letting that bleed over to the relationship, like all that stuff is driving men away, and
yeah,
you will end up lonely and older, and feeling like when am I gonna get my chance? But you didn't
you
already
gonna
get,
you gonna get it
yeah,
when you open yourself up and you prepare yourself for that blessing.
yes,
You blocking your own self at that point.
that,
So when you realize that, then
yes,
it's everything is going the floodgates is gonna open when you
that's it,
realize that.
that's it.
So yeah,
No, that
yeah,
man, that's hit it on the head right there.
yeah.
Like man, you can. They say you reap what you sow. You can put junk in, but
Hmm.
guess what you're gonna get back? Junk.
Jump, jump.
So like yeah, I mean it's as
Hmm.
simple as that. People, no matter what you do in life, get acquainted, accept, embrace that the hard comes first, that the hard way comes first, but that once you get past that hard part, man, the rest of it is usually like cruising and life
Yeah,
looks good and people
yeah.
think that you make it look effortless, but it ain't that. It's that you embraced that the hard part was coming first and let
But
me go on and chew through these vegetables.
but you know what people do most is what they do best, and so
Exactly.
I hang on to that. I hang on
Yeah.
to that. So you get and I look at everything in a sports analogy. If you get
Right.
all the reps, if you get
Right.
all the reps in practice, and you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, guess what?
Yeah.
When game time comes, it's gonna be easy as hell. It's
It,
gonna
it,
be easy
it
as hell. You gonna be able to cut through it like you got
yes.
a sharp knife cutting
Yeah.
through butter. That's how it's gonna be. But
Yeah. No, that's it.
if you're not getting the reps, if you're not getting reps. If you're not
Right.
thinking that way, it's not gonna happen.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
And so it ain't just what you do with the ball in your hand. It's like if you ain't going hard on every burpee, every
Yep.
line drill, every practice, every working with this machine and work. If you're not going your hardest on every one of those, you got to suspect that the person that is going to be ahead of you.
They're gonna be better. They're gonna be better. They may not have some of the things that you have, but they're gonna get to the top of the line before you get to the top of the line.
That's it. Even though you run a little faster and you look smooth when you do this, and
Yeah.
you got the best
though you
hands
the
on the
cheater.
team, but you got a bad attitude and you don't show up on time. So
even though you the cheater,
that's it.
they don't recognize that. They don't recognize none of that.
No, they don't.
None of that. So yeah.
You know, the times we going into now, it seems like they're recognizing it less and less. Yeah.
Yeah. That's always been something that's been in my wheelhouse is to do what I do. This is what I do. I can't do. I'm not gonna do something else that I'm not knowledgeable about unless I go and get equipped with the knowledge to do that. Then I and get the reps on doing it. Then I feel comfortable doing it. I want to say shout out to Harvey Mitchell Jr. He watching. My Facebook partner, Miss Washington. She always tuning in and always looking at what I'm doing. And I also want to send a shout out to your Ham Right podcast. D Ham and C Ham, they on every Sunday. They on every Sunday. You can catch them around 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, from what I've seen in a couple of man, them brothers is hilarious, man. they got a good thing going on. So definitely shout out to them.
Yeah, that's my Florida. That's my Florida podcast crew.
Yeah,
them cats is good brothers. They hit me up. I hit them up, and they was like, man, let's collab. We collab. And, I was on their show. I got to get them on my show. But they real down to earth brothers, and I like how cool they is.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, more like on a format like this, we got to get on and do one all of us all together. That'd be live. That'd be live.
D Ham and C Ham. I think they be killing me, and I like the last segment that they have where people write in and they talk about give them a scenario and they talk about somebody's life, like something like this week. This week, this guy lost. He was with his wife. He lost his job. He started being a stay-at-home dude, and he found out she was cheating on him, and he was like, what should he do? And so that was one of the topics that they had on their show today. And I just shake my head, bro. Man, I don't understand why people got to ask what to do in that situation, bro.
Man.
I mean, to me, it's cut and dry. If you want to work it out, and you don't, then that's fine. You gotta go on about your business. You gotta go to court, get your kids. You gotta do all of that. It's an uphill climb. You gotta climb it. But even if she wanted to work it out, how do you feel? Do you feel like you want to work it out,
bro? And guess what though? It's still an uphill climb. It's just a different terrain or a different kind of gravel, but you're still gonna be trudging it uphill. It's like, people know, you already know, you always got to pay the piper. Once you make a mistake or something, or you step backwards, you got to make up that ground, right? And I'm gonna tell you like this much, man. Anytime I've ever tried to make it up to a woman, I think I tapped out before I was done, because they make it tough, man. They make it tough, and like when I forgive, but then it don't always go the same way coming back, right? So, man, sometimes it's like, okay, we 6 months later and I'm still in the doghouse like I was 6 months ago. We gonna move on. We gonna move on.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. No, this is not working. Man. No, but you have to understand what you want out of the situation. Out of every situation that you're going through, you got to understand what you're willing to go through, what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to go through, and what you're not willing to do. Because in the long run, you're gonna do everybody a favor if you just make that hard decision. I'm not doing it. I'm willing to pay that price. I got a cousin. Shout out to my cousin Durante Hollins. He just turned 50. He just turned 50. He had a 50th birthday party. Was it Friday? I think it was Friday. He had a 50th birthday party, but that party was cracking. I had to go to work. I went through there and see what was going on, and I had to go to work. And I got up out of there. But the reason why I bring up his name is because he has been a constant professional. He has been a constant dad. when it come to that. When it come to that, speaking, getting your kids, making the tough decisions,
Right.
and reaching it all the way out to the end, to
Okay.
where I got my kids,
Yeah.
and I'm moving the way that I'm back on track, moving the way that I need to move. I don't got to deal with none of this other stuff no more, because
Man.
I didn't did it the right way. I didn't did what I was supposed to do. I didn't put
Yeah.
my time in.
Yeah.
By any means necessary, I stayed the course, and that's
Yeah.
what you got to do. That's what you got to
Man.
do. You got to make that
Man.
decision and jump on it.
Man, no, and ain't no use in complaining after you make the decision. You know, a
No,
lot of times people choose to get a job at McDonald's and they be sitting there in the line with their lip poked out that they sitting there serving you. And it's like, no, bro, nobody told you to take a job at McDonald's.
nobody told you to take that job, bro.
Man, I wouldn't take it because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sitting there with my lip poked out.
Man, I had to tell somebody. I had to tell a truck driver, or no,
Yeah.
what is it called? What is it called? The tow truck dude. I had to ask him. More, my cousin asked him too. Do you feel like working today?
Man,
I know it's Sunday, and I'm calling y'all out to tow my car, but
yeah,
don't treat me like that.
yeah, man, like, bro, nobody forced you to be here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so like, you know what? I think that's really the main problem in our world, man, in life. Like, is people forcing themselves to do things that they know they don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like, man, I would take a pay cut to be at peace, because I'll do twice the work.
Yeah.
So even the pay cut ain't gonna matter because I'm gonna go do this side thing over here and this over here connected to it. But if I can't stand it, and this is the way I make my money, then I'm gonna be miserable all day trying to make some money. So
I'm going to exit stage left. How about that?
That's it.
How about that? I had a similar situation in the job.
Yes.
Dude pulled up on me and he gave me this thing to sign, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not signing that, bro. Oh, you're not gonna sign it? No." And I said, I'm gonna do you one better. I start taking off my shirt because that was part of their uniform.
Yeah.
And he said, what are you doing? I said, hold on, step back a takes. Open your back door
That's
to your
it.
car. He opened the back door. I threw that in there. Got the other uniforms in my back. Threw those in there. And then he said, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going home." I said, "I'm going home." He said, you can't finish out your shift. I'm done. I told you I'm done.
I'm done
So
right now.
ain't no use to even me holding tight or nothing. I'm out of here.
That's it. That's it.
I will not do this to myself.
No, bro, because all you're gonna do is have the dumbest, longest, miserablest ass day that you could dream up.
Yeah.
And no thank you.
Who wants that?
No thank you. Yeah. I'll pass.
Yeah, I will pass.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass. But no, yeah, man. Durante, man, what's up? Happy birthday. I already know I tapped you in on with you on the post, man. The party did look live as hell. So, man, welcome to the other side of the Big 5-0.
Oh, man, I join next year.
And I'm right behind you.
June, I joined next year. So, I'm trying to right now. I got me a travel agent. I'm trying to, and I'll give you the specifics when I come up with it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be somewhere chilling. Hanging out, all inclusive. I ain't got to go nowhere. I can be as fucked up as I want to be, and that's how I would be.
That's it.
Enjoying myself.
That's it. You know what? That's all you're supposed to do. And it's crazy, right? Like, I don't know. There's so many different things, right, culturally that I'm questioning even now. Like, I almost feel like I'm having a teenage spasm again at damn near 50 because there's so many things that we were kind of force-fed when we were young that we have followed up with our whole lives that now I'm here and I'm like, is that really it? Like, is this really how it's supposed to go? How come some of this stuff don't feel like it fit? So some of y'all out there, look, if you feel that same way too, you ain't alone, right? Always question everything. Go find the answer for yourself. Read it for yourself. Don't take nobody's word for it, right? Like, boom, it sounds good. Yeah, go research it and double it up, check it out. And that's only going to show your kids a good habit because you go on hearsay, you're going to find yourself in a world of trouble. Somebody over here messing with me. You get over there, you pulling out weapons and all this stuff, and then you find out she done pissed on his car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kidnapped the dog.
Yeah.
And he banging on the door hard. Because he want his damn dog back. Yeah.
Because
So,
he wanted his dog back.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you just gotta find the facts for yourself, and like, yo, you know whose word is worth what, right? Now,
Yeah.
when you know it's a word you can trust,
Yeah.
okay, that's different. But
Yeah.
somebody that you got any questions about, man, go ask some questions. Go find a book. It's too easy now. Pull up a Google search, find out for yourself, man.
Find out for yourself. That's how I look at it. I can't jump into nothing blindly and
Like
say
how one day
and
I was
take
at
all the
work.
lumps.
Like how
I
one
ain't
day I
doing
was at work and my man OC said, Ayuk is up out of there. He on his way to Pittsburgh.
it.
Man, my whole stomach sunk. I had to. Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Hey, you ain't the only 49er fan that thought that was man that was jumping off the Bay Bridge.
Hey,
I had
I'm like,
everybody
man,
jumping off the Bay Bridge. I had everybody jumping off the Bay
But
Bridge.
before I responded, I
Yeah.
went and looked. I was like, hold on, let me check this out. Folks, you got to check it out.
Yeah,
You will put your foot in your mouth.
Ayuk is gone.
Hey, bro, that was one of them days, man. I was working hard, and I finally looked up, and boop, boop, you popped up on my timeline. So I'm like, oh, let me see what else.
Yeah.
I was like, it's finally done. I'm like, hell no, hold on.
It's
Yeah.
all good. It's all good.
Friends emotion, and it was all all fun and games. But yeah, folks, you just got to do your follow up and make sure that you digesting information that you should be digesting. Man,
Yeah. I got a
So-
chance to
Go ahead.
go out. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I got a chance to go out to youth football league this weekend. Shout out to Antelope Titans.
Yes.
I got two grandsons that's out there playing.
Yeah.
One is a receiver and one is a quarterback and receiver.
Yeah.
And they did pretty good this weekend. Their teams didn't win, but they did pretty
Okay.
good as far as
Yeah.
what I was saying in my live was,
Right.
all these kids out here, they shouldn't even really pay attention to the scoreboard. They should pay attention to what they're learning, and
Right.
how much they're learning, and
Right.
how far it's going to take them in their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
we all like to compete, but
Oh yeah.
in life, at a certain level, the score don't mean nothing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Your win-loss record is really your win lesson record. You know what I'm saying? You get these. It's not a loss per se, because everybody's still alive and everybody's still kicking it.
Man.
It's a lesson.
Yeah.
These are lessons that we're learning on that end when we come up short on
Man.
the other. Like my grandson that's a receiver. He gets thrown the ball only on fourth down.
Right. So that Randy Moss looking catch was on fourth down?
Yeah, it was fourth down.
I got to give him his. That make it even doper. Yeah.
So when he misses when he drops one because he's been defended well,
Right.
He takes it personal.
Yeah.
He takes it personal. So next time they come back out here to him on this island, he posts the dude up like he playing basketball, jumps up and catches it, and we first down. Let's go.
That's it.
So I love seeing these young fellas. My thing is I just love seeing these young fellas develop and grow, and their mindset about different things at the age that they are. So,
man,
shout out to the youth football league.
Man, shout out to the youth football league and cats like my boy Bobby Brooks, man, who's always pouring into the youth of this area, man, and fine tuning some fine young men, man, and just making sure that the next generation come up to be a little bit better than the one that we was a part of.
Yeah, I used to love hanging out with Bobby in class.
Yeah,
we had a lot of classes together. Bobby and I had a lot of classes together.
Man, he used to try to get me to stop being a knucklehead, but we wasn't listening back then.
No.
Man. Hey man, we done damn near ate up an hour real quick. Before we jump up off this joint at all, I don't know if we was jumping off yet, man. But what do you think about them Steelers, man? Those first place NFC North Steelers, beating up on them Falcons.
Let me tell you something about them Steelers. They well coached.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? From top to bottom, they well coached.
Yeah.
And they got players that just do what they supposed to do when they supposed to do it.
Man, that's it.
Even in a loss, it's not gonna be a 58-0.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They're gonna beat you up. They're gonna play that. They're gonna play that AFC North football.
Yeah.
And if
that black and blue.
if you can hang, you might squeak out a 3-point victory here and there. You might, but I love how the Pittsburgh Steelers are how they're coached. I just love how they coach.
Man, you ain't lying, dude. You know what, Tomlinson, man, he is the perfect example of what a pillar of consistency can achieve. He may not go out and win a Super Bowl like Belichick, but guess who still got their job?
And guess who still has a winning record?
Dude. And Brian never had a losing season.
Never. We don't need none of those. We don't want.
Let's say even if he had one out of 15 seasons to have one losing season, like, dude, that's the pillar of consistency. And he's had some down rosters that was not that great.
And we just gonna work with it. We just gonna work with it.
And I done watched him trade away his best receiver in the middle of the season. Oh, you don't want to play here? Well, then we don't want you, bro. Let me send you on your way. And yeah, man, that goes again to like, let me hurt your feelings for a few seconds, man, so we could be all right in life. Yeah, Tomlin to shoot you up out of there, man. So
and they take care of their own. Like Jerry Porter, who used to play there.
Yes,
his son played there.
Yes, he do. Yes, he
you know
do.
What I'm saying? And they if you ever played for the Steelers, you feel it. It's like the Niners, like playing for the Niners. If you've ever played for the Niners, I noticed that. They love you. They love you.
You're in for life.
Yeah, and so that's what that Pittsburgh mentality, that Pittsburgh that culture, culture is real.
Yeah, it is. It's a real thing.
Every Pittsburgh Steeler you ever talk to, what they gonna say about that unless they AB, what they gonna say and the other running back that they had. I forget his name. I got him on my team, one of my teams over. But
he puts out the little rap albums every once in a while. I can't think of him.
Yeah.
They're gonna talk about how great the Rooney family is, how well they treated him, and how much of a class act the Steelers organization is, man, and that's why they won so many bowls. Is because of how they run their operation.
Consistency.
Consistent, man. And if Tomlinson can get just consistency out of Russell Wilson, they got something. Because Russell Wilson still got enough magic in the tank that if
but he didn't
smacking, because that's what it was in Seattle when they was winning. If the defense is smacking, he gonna make enough plays for y'all to win the game.
And that's why I like him. But that's what I like about the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they won this week, right? They won.
They went on ahead and beat up on the Falcons 18-10
in Atlanta, right?
In Atlanta,
In Atlanta,
absolutely.
So that says a lot about them. That says a lot about them.
Yeah.
Even like I say, week four is gonna say it.
Yeah,
but it's gonna tell us what trajectory we on.
But like you said, new quarterback, brand new offensive coordinator. I could go on down the line. They turned over a few positions on the coaching staff, and you still get that quality Pittsburgh Steelers product when you look out there on the gridiron. So
because they don't take it lightly what they bring in. They don't take it lightly what they bring in, and you got to understand they got a couple of linebackers from us.
Yeah.
So they understand how to do business. They understand how to do business. They understand how to do business. They're not gonna be in no quarterback. Should I pay him or should not pay him? They're not gonna be in there.
No.
We're not doing that.
You see, they was trying to siphon Ayuk up out of Frisco. I mean,
if y'all want to give him away, we'll take him down there. Yeah, I want to give him away.
Straight up.
Hey, come on down here.
Come on down here, boy.
Yeah, come on down here.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, that's what it is. Though.
Frisco said, never.
No, we don't.
Never. We ain't bringing him down. Never.
I ain't
we
gonna
ain't giving him up.
I ain't gonna lie. But if they would have gave Ayuk away like that, you put that with Trey Lance, I would have been marking John Lynch grade all the way down to like a C or something. Because man, he balling. But you give away Ayuk and then you go on ahead and put all them picks into Trey Lance. Man, it's throwing away like 7-8 draft first round picks, fool.
Yeah.
on 2 players that you ain't gonna keep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why I'm cool, man. You ain't got to worry
yeah,
about me
yeah.
sitting up here talking bad about anybody.
Right,
But what I can be is I can be critical at times
right.
of what I see, and
Yeah.
that brings me to Colorado, the Buffaloes. That brings
Yes.
me to the Buffaloes.
Yeah.
I love Coach Prime.
Yeah.
And you know what I love? What he does other than coach football. I like how he teaches these young
Hey, bro.
fellas how to be men.
Yeah.
I
Did
love
you
that.
did you see the story where he pulled all of his fathers and expecting fathers that's on the team, pulled them into the meeting room and let them know that, hey, we got this lined up with the local credit union for all of y'all that's starting that got family started to make sure that y'all got stability while y'all getting on your way.
Yeah.
He,
No,
he,
I didn't read it. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie to you. I didn't read it, but I heard some talks about it on some interview I was watching
yeah, but
was
look at
saying that
just
about it.
look at that's something that's done out of love. That has nothing to do with no ratings. That ain't got nothing to do with clicks. That's something that you do because you love them young men that you're looking across the room at, and you really want the best for them. And I don't see no other coach in no level of this shit doing that, right? So people could be critical of Prime because he's
Yeah.
a outspoken black man,
Mhm.
and people ain't used to that, and that makes people uncomfortable. But that's okay.
I don't care.
I don't care
I'm gonna
either,
go on
man.
record. I'm gonna go on record to say right now, I don't care if you don't win a bowl. I don't care if you don't win I
No,
don't care if you don't ever win another game in
no,
Colorado. I understand what he was called to do, and what he was
man.
called to
Straight
do
up, bro.
was make these young men, turn these young men into great men, great
Yeah,
citizens, great people. And so that's what my that's
yeah.
where my uh that's what my love falls for Prime and what
For
he's
Prime.
doing.
Yeah,
That's where it falls at for him.
yeah.
I don't care if you don't win another game.
I don't even care if his shades is styling or not, man. That's why I will go support the man and buy a
Yeah,
pair of shades
yeah,
because I'm with that
yeah.
movement. You know,
Every time I hear him speak, every time I hear him do an interview with
yeah,
somebody, it's uplifting, and he
yeah,
pours life into people. Like
man.
I was watching the other night when I was on my post, I was watching
Right.
RG3 and his wife got a
Yeah,
podcast and they was interviewing Prime, and
right.
Prime um Deion Sanders, he spoke life into both of them because he knew what
Yeah,
they was going through, because RG3 just got let go from one
like,
of
yeah,
these media outlets, and I don't think it was warranted. I didn't think it was warranted. So
yeah. It don't sound like it
long,
really was. Like
yeah,
it sounded like
long story short, that guy always pours life into people.
yeah,
That's why people will love and revere him. Not only
yeah,
because of not only because of his Hall of Fame status, and he was able to play two sports, and
right.
he was able to star in two sports. He was able
Yeah, yeah.
it's because of the man who he is.
Yes.
Period.
Yes, bro. And like people don't realize, right, that like you'll see that theme reoccurring in all of the greatest people you want to talk about and know that, like, yeah, they are great at what they do professionally and all that. That's great, but it's the person that they are that really separates them from the pack. Because it's a lot of athletic people out there. It's a
A
lot of
lot of athletic people out there.
fast,
Yeah,
high
men and
jumpers.
women.
Yeah,
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 hmm
yeah, but when you
men
get
and women.
somebody who's a hell of a man or a hell of a young lady, you know, so I look at some of these WNBA stars.
Hmm
Same thing, man. I'm like, man, those are some very well-intentioned young women that are up there representing it and presenting themselves in a way that I can't do nothing but respect and support and appreciate. You
hmm
know, if I'm working and I don't got time to catch a game all year, I will still like buy a little membership to somebody, something or something online just to let them know that, hey, yeah, we got you. We still here. We
hmm
still here. Join your
hmm
fan club. Ain't seen a jump shot in 4 years, but
Yeah,
that's okay because we got
yeah,
you. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, no, it's just all about the kind of people you are.
yeah,
I like looking at different podcasts. I like looking at different
right,
interviews.
right.
And another interview that stuck out to me is Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson and his son got a podcast, and they interviewed
Yes,
Cheryl Miller.
right, right.
And
Now, but before we dig off into the interview, it's jacked up how he just lost this last position too. They kind of pushed Mark Jackson up out of this ESPN gig
Yeah.
that he was doing, and I just had to say that I hate that they got to do a brother like that, but I love what he did with his, love what he turned around and reacted and did, and made something of it. And you getting to work with your son ain't nothing better. But yeah, it's still just had to say that it was jacked up the way that they pushed Mark Jackson up out of ESPN.
But let's take it a step further when you talk about that. Take it
Yeah.
a step further. Cam and Mace.
Yeah.
Cam and Mace. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man. Who else better to work with that's gonna put the money or that's gonna put you on a platform like you have and,
Right.
and let you do what you want to do.
Right. That's true.
So that goes to show you, some of the rumors you may have heard about Cam or Mace, the rappers or
Yeah.
the people in general, that's just not true.
No. But it's of course, unfortunately, it comes with the territory, right? It's par for the course. It's what we come to expect when people are out in the public eye. But man, like you said, it's all kind of janky rumors and stuff that goes out regarding them brothers that they have no, you can't got no control over that, man. You can't make somebody stop saying something.
Yeah. But just because they have a certain profession, they are looked at a certain way. I actually enjoy Mace as a rapper. I actually enjoy Cam as a rapper. Both Cam has dabbled in acting. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think get better on that side of it. Shout out to Cam and Mace. Shout out to Cam and Mace for doing that. But Mark Jackson is a talent from the court to the media world. And folks need to just stop sleeping on that. I think ESPN was kind of quick on the draw with letting all of those people go. As far as Mike Green, all of those people that
Jalen Rose
shows go. Jalen Rose, all of those people.
Yeah,
I think that they jumped the gun on that, but we'll see.
Even Paul Pierce.
We'll see. Nah, I ain't messing with Paul. Paul is good in the space he in. Paul is good in the space.
No, but I'm saying they jumped and fired him. They didn't even know.
Because Paul is raw though. Paul is raw. He don't need to be on linear. He don't need to be on linear television. He need to be on
he's a motherfucker. But I'm just saying when they jumped up and let him go, they didn't know nothing. They didn't have no facts. They just had allegations.
That's true.
Now we know if that was old Skip. Skip would have had he's not guilty until we So
well, Chris Carter was gonna punch him in his face. Chris Carter was gonna punch him in his face. So that interaction he had with Skip and Fanning, that wasn't the first interaction he had. With a brother athlete on his thing like that.
And him and Stephen A, they got a different kind of thing going, but you could tell Stephen A, even though he won't talk bad about him, he don't necessarily talk good about him either. So Skip is he's a unsavory character, I would imagine. But for entertainment purposes only, y'all. I've never met the man. I can't tell you.
I think it's exactly what Stephen A. Smith said. He's different.
He's different.
He's different. He's not like us. He's different.
He's different.
His point of views and things are different. He's just different.
Yeah.
So that's what I think about it. But you can't. It's certain things that you can't get into it with certain people about. Like I couldn't get into it with a Hall of Famer about football. You got the gold jacket. You worked in that league over 15 seasons.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you got there.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't win a championship, but you got a gold jacket. Even if you didn't win a gold jacket, you got knowledge. You got knowledge that I don't have.
Bro, he knows nuanced little things, that you never even thought about thinking about.
Yeah.
Let alone that he knows this as an expert. You ain't even thought about thinking about this, and he's an expert already, but you gonna argue with this dude.
But you gonna argue with this dude.
That's like me arguing with Allen Iverson about the best way to do a crossover dribble.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I played ball. I was pretty good too, but nigga, I wasn't Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a buck, right? The smartest thing to do would be to listen.
Yeah.
Hey, we hit the hour mark. I got to run, man. Hey, it's always a pleasure when players come together. and a treat when we get to meet. I thank you, brother, for us getting down today. Always.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
All right, to the peeps, man.
All right, all right. That's that was Big AC. We had him on talking about a variety of topics. We got on a variety of different things, variety of different things. But mostly what I wanted to talk about today was the sports outlook on some of the teams that played. But like I was telling Big AC, week four is when we really tell what trajectory the teams is going to be taking, where they're going to be going, because that's when all of the injuries, that's when a lot of the wave of injuries happen. That's when teams start gelling. Then when you're going to start hearing that word gel, these teams gelling together and they becoming to be what they're supposed to be. So I really, every time I have won some type of football pool, it's been week four. I've always been able to play week four and pick everybody who's gonna win whatever, and get my money off of there, off of that week, those weeks right there. So that week right there. So this is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. Again, I want to give a shout out to my cousin, my big cousin by by a year probably, Durante Hollins. Congratulations, but getting your 50th, man, and everything that you're doing in your life is on that great successful trajectory. I wish you nothing but praise and happiness for you and your family, man. I appreciate being your family, and I had to stop by to see what's going on with you, give you a hug, and get that 50th in. But y'all know what I had to do. I'm always on my chase to make sure that I contain my life, make sure I do the things that's necessary for me to continue to be who I am. Talking with OC. So it looked like y'all had a blast that night. I seen all of the videos and all of that. So salute to you and your family, man. It's always been great. Again, I want to say, man, my guys in Florida, C-Ham and D-Ham, the Your Ham Right podcast, they always give it to me the way that they need to. They give it to the world the way they need to give it to the world. They got a great dynamic between the two of them. They got great. Sometimes they agree, most of the time they disagree, but they brothers, and I like seeing brothers get together like that. Real brothers get together like that. So shout out to Your Ham Right podcast. That Sunday. They drop one every Sunday at the beginning of the week. So it just goes in hand in hand with it. So get that Your Ham Right podcast. And my regular shots out, Coolio the Underdog. I always shouted him out. He was like the first guy that really believed in coming on Talking with OC and doing an interview with me. Having the conversation with me. So I appreciate that. I appreciate Mac Mall for giving for tapping in with the drops on my shows. So just appreciating everybody that support the show. Everybody that if I could talk right, everybody that support the show. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. What else I want to say about this thing we got going on over here? Talking with OC. I'm loving this, man. I'm loving this. So I'm just going BS3. BS3. That's another network that you should look at, podcast network. You should look at. It's on what is this that I got over here? It's on Roku. If you got a Roku TV, look for BS3 network. They got a lot of different podcasts, a lot of different shows, and it's black owned. It's black owned, man. It's black owned. You can't beat that. So I wish all the best to BS3 over there. All the best to Your Ham Right podcast. All the best to Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC, and I'm gonna be looking out for that Niner game tomorrow. I'm gonna come on again and talk about that Niner game. Hopefully, I have another guest. Hopefully, I can get my other partner on if he is off vacation. I think if I can get him on, we can talk about the Niners, and we can talk about the other teams in the league. Everybody have a wonderful evening. It's been over an hour show. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, the ones that tune in. Oh yeah, and I appreciate my boy, another guy from the block, Stephen Walker Jr. My boy always tuning in. He is always on my threads. He's always getting his money. Ever since we've been kids, he always getting his money. So I love that about him. I love that about how he stay true to family and everything like that. So yeah, just talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. We're gonna get out of here on my music. My music.
You are now
we're gonna get out of here on my music.
Talking with OC. Y'all know what it do. I be drinking my Henny, sparking this OG. Game chopping up plenty. Talking with OC. I be drinking my Henny, sparking this OG. Game chopping up plenty.
Talking with OC.
Turn it up to your speakers, tuning in like tweakers. Turn them all into geekers. Kick your feet up, take off your sneakers. We gang talking with OC. From the crest side to the O3. Got a mile pass for this podcast. You ain't gotta ask if you know me. It's all free. Just listen. That trill talk you been missing. Get the daily scoop with that whoop-de-whoop. These snakes in the industry hissing. But it ain't all talk. Good music, no small talk. On the crest is one of the best coming out of the west. When you talking that blog talk, yeah. I be drinking my Henny, sparking this OG. Gang chopping up plenty. Talking with OC.